forward, 2 steps back. It always goes like that. Call it a plan of attack. False promise, fade to black. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. We always counteract the goodness with some blood. But do you think that we will remember how to feel? Let go and just be vulnerable.
Oh, say does that star space.
Acorn, 2 monumental forces will be generating a lot in the paint tonight with this center matchup we have.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of thumping and bumping, bruising and pushing. I mean, these two do not want to let the other one get the upper hand. I mean, might as well ring the bell because it's going to be close to a fight in there.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got McDaniels. Edwards is out there with Ball. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward spot. Fox finds Harris. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Ball, the pass to Edwards. McDaniels, a screen on Castle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And so it's Minnesota with it. It's a 3-point game. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Dosunmu, rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Fox passes to Wembanyama. The rebound by Dosunmu. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Now here's Edwards. And here is Ball. To the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Stolen by Ball.
2 minutes remaining.
A finish. And Ball slams it in.
Well, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
Fox kicks to Vassell. Here's Castle. Defended by Dosunmu. And it's Vassell in the corner. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Offline with his 3. San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
Now Edwards. Following De'Aaron Fox's 3-point attempt. Ball finds Edwards. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading. And it's Harris off the drive. That one goes. Count it.
You know, we talk a lot about athleticism, guys. It's important. And right there, Harris used his well to create for himself.
It's deflected and stolen by Harris. And it's Fox with the jam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Ball against Fox. Ball, the pass to Gobert. And he banks in the layup.
Excellent mobility right there. I like when Gobert rolls to the rim with that aggression.
San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Harris. Stolen by McDaniels. Ball, the pass to McDaniels. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Ball. Misses the three. Vassell outside. Outside, Fox. For three, Harris. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Spurs lead by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Fox and Castle are their guards. Devin Vassell out there with Harris. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Guys, back over to you.
Haslam bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A., he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Highland. Well, you know, Clark, anticipation is key in this NBA game. So often it seems the great ones can see a play ahead.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. It's one of the things I look for in players. How do they see the floor? Do they make passes based on anticipation versus reaction? It's almost like somebody playing checkers and another guy playing chess. The very best players seem to be chess players.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Vassell, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Over in the corner, Green. Pass to Lyles. Green with a screen for Lyles. Back to Green. It's tipped. Fox with the steal. Stolen by Highland. And the dunk by Lyles.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And the dunk by Lyles.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels, a screen on Vassell. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Ball against Fox. McDaniels off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Fox kicks to Vassell. Harris a screen on McDaniel. Vassell, the pass to Harris. Pocket 6. They double team Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Wembanyama down low. He's covered by Ball. Vassell, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to McDaniels. It's hauled in by Harris.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Wembanyama. Minnesota with the rebound. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Edwards. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wembanyama up high, down
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Ball. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Ball kicks to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Dosunmu. Gobert is out there with McDaniels. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Edwards in at the 2-guard spot. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Plenty of space. Dosunmu's shot is off.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Harris finds Kessel. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
A pass to Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Fox has got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Kevin, back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's Gobert. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Spurs leading by 10. Wembanyama looking it over. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guy. Goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Outside Harper. They set the pick. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Harper is such a good finisher in there. You almost have to foul him to stop him, and that sometimes doesn't work.
And Harper drops them both. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
It's hauled in by Lyles. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Timberwolves. Oh!
assisted.
You know, as a playmaker, Ball can look off the defender and drop dimes with either hand.
Kicks it out to Johnson from outside the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Shannon. Dosunmu's shot is off. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Now, here's Fox. 14 points for him. High, arcing shot, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Fox hits them both.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
McDaniels right side. Here's Edwards. Pass to Shannon. Now Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. The three-pointer no good. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Wembanyama. Gobert with the block. Here's Edwards. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Stolen by McDaniel. He takes it in. Misses the layup. And so it's San Antonio heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Harris is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the point, and that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Spurs leading by 7. There's the drive. Can't cash in from close range. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Assisted.
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
And the Spurs with possession. Wembanyama with it. The kick out to Fox. Vassell against McDaniel. Wembanyama. No good there.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Here's Edwards. Now Gobert. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Best of luck to any defender trying to slow Gobert down. He is ruthless inside.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively. 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Ball. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Layup, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Got it to go off the glass.
Talk about coming up big. Ball not shying away from these moments.
Ball's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Here is a screen on Ball. Ball against Harper.
Talk about coming up big. Awesome to see Harper step up and deliver.
Timberwolves trail by 3. 1:33 left to play in the final quarter. And here's the fast break. Puts up the 3. And it doesn't go. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Good on the basket.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Harris, right side. Now Castle. 5 to shoot. Now Harris. 17-foot shot away.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time. He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
And there's the dunk.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
And an intentional foul right there. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
They've led by as much as 10, and that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
In his 1 year of college, Dylan Harper did a little bit of everything at a high level. It'll be interesting to see how that success translates to the NBA.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making all of those, putting this game in the refrigerator.
And the Timberwolves call timeout. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Edwards fires and get the 3. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Minnesota calls timeout. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
So it's the Spurs with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. They've got Dosunmu, Edwards out there with ball. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at power forward. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels a screen. Edwards, no good. Vassell, right side. Back to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Picked by Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Harris with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And there's Fox on the assist by Harris.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Ball against Fox. Rebounded by Fox. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Now here's Wembanyama. Fox outside. Just 5 on the clock. He can't hit that time. Good defense by Dosunmu. To the paint. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
And here's Vassell from the arc. On target from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. EA?
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Here's Ball. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Spurs lead by 5. Fires for 3. Vassell can't get it to go. The Timberwolves shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Now here's Fox. 55 seconds left to play in the first. Harris outside. Fast break, Minnesota. Dosunmu can't hit.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Out to Fox. Takes a 3. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. The 3 from Ball. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Sinks the tray. Wembanyama's got his third basket on the night right there.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Castle for 3. And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs out in front, up 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. We've got ball. Trey Lyles is out there with Dosunmu, and it's Shannon in at the shooting guard position. San Antonio leading by 5. Vassell outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Six on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama barely even has to elevate when he throws it down.
All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
Knocks it down from distance.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Highland. Pass to Shannon. Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Castle outside. Here's Harris. And he comes up with a bucket. Harris has gotten his first basket of the night.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
To the inside, McDaniels.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Fox against Highland. Out to Harris. The 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands he needs everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Timberwolves trail by 10. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Edwards can't hit. The Spurs have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. That one goes in. Vassell's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, strong play by Vassell inside. Getting him a look this close is almost a sure bucket.
Here's Edwards. Ant-Man getting it done inside.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Fox the pass to Harris. It's stolen by Highland. Inside, here's McDaniels. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
What a swat. As Wembanyama refines his defense, more and more shots are going to be in danger.
And it's Fox missing.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy. Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Outside for Wembanyama. And here's Harris outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that dunk.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's San Antonio up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, now that he's established that defensive presence, guys think twice before challenging him.
Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. They're the group for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Here's Shannon. He's guarded by Vassell. Nice D from Vassell. Spurs lead by 10. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Back to Vassell. Castle for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Stolen by Castle. Here's Fox. Pass to Vassell. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Fox against Edwards. Now Gobert. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game, but they might need someone else to step up as well.
On the wing, Fox. Vassell against Edwards. Pass to Castle. As someone who helped make the game what it is today, what do you think of the modern NBA standard?
Well, look, B.A., skill level has never been higher. These players are the best that have ever played the game. We got more guys on the floor who can shoot the ball, more guys who can handle and pass. So the game is at its height. There is always going to be things that can be improved, but we've got to really appreciate what we're seeing in today's players.
No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Castle. And Harris has got the ball here for San Antonio. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Shannon. Gobert inside. Wembanyama on him. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Well, that's the kind of defensive play you need to win ball games. Great block from Wembanyama.
Here's Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, But what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Castle for three.
That's a great stop. McDaniel's length, quickness, and body control make him a lockdown defender.
Looking to get it going. Edwards can't hit. Fox deciding where to go with it. And we've watched three so far in this one. Spurs out in front, up 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Jaden McDaniels. He's out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Shannon in at the 3 slot.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. DeSumo, he's checked in for Shannon. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Highland. Outside McDaniels. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Outside Wembanyama. Jacks up a 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Edwards. The putback. And he grabs the board and finishes it off.
Yeah, Gobert showcasing that athleticism.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A line change here for San Antonio. Lyles, he's checked in for Minnesota. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Ball outside. Fires it from 14. Not that time.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Here's Champagnie. Bryant a screen on Ball. Shot clock at 6.
Rudy Gobert. First personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ball taking his time here. Here's Gobert. Here's Lyles. Outside Edwards. Shot from 12. And the basket is good.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Here's Harper, pounded by Ball. Johnson outside. Puts up the tray. The putback. Edwards against Bryant. Here's Johnson. Beyond the arc. Oh, it's off. It's stolen away. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Harper. It's good from beyond the arc.
Great intensity from Harper. Ready to get into overdrive when that's what they need.
McDaniels outside. Now Ball jacks up a three. Ball cashes one in from distance.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Johnson outside. Here's Harper. Can't hit it.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now. Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Now Wembanyama. Outside Vassell. To win it. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. And here's Fox. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Tobias Harris out there with Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in at the 3. Gobert pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Off on the layup. The Spurs shooting just 34% so far in this one. Here's Harris. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at about 34% here in this game. Ball against Fox. Now Gobert. Oh, Fox with a steal. Here's the break. Castle. And the breakaway jam. A thing of beauty.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
Edwards taking on all comers.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
Fox outside.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Gobert. Wembanyama there for the rebound.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Yeah, this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Look, that's a pressure moment, and he came through.
Edwards. Here's Gobert. Nice effort, Gobert.
Well, when you need a bucket, you can go to Gobert. A high percentage scorer who doesn't waste his attempts.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Outside Edwards, stolen by Castle, and they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
At the line for 2.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
This is a huge spot for Castle here.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5. And Minnesota calls time here. There's 18 seconds left in overtime. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Here's Edwards. Stolen by Wembanyama. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Well, that's a good job of capitalizing at the line, adding some cushion to their lead.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're behind by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
At times running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Edwards. Oh, missed on the tray.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
Fox fires. Can't get the 3.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And so it's San Antonio with the W. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
And B.A., I don't think they expected this one to be so hard-fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy.